Hi, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not actually there in front of you. I'm on a screen, just a bunch of ones and zeros. I know I'm stating the obvious right now, but I'm just talking to a camera. How do you talk to the camera, and how can you be more confident in front of the camera? That's coming up in today's video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anton Wong. I make videos about video production, media marketing, and career and business development. So if any of this interests you, hit subscribe, but let's get into the video. So you might have clicked on this video because you find that you want to talk to the camera more confidently and more comfortably. Perhaps you find yourself that you have to talk to a camera now more because you find that you want to up your video marketing game. Perhaps you find that you have more opportunities to spread the message that you want to do, and a lot of those opportunities come through video. Maybe you even have a fear of looking bad in front of the camera, or you don't know how to talk in general in front of the camera. Whatever the situation might be, I'm here to help you figure out how to talk to a camera. I'm gonna break this down into a couple of tips. The first tip that I have for you is figure out who you are as a speaker. Now, you have here on one side people who are very strategic and planning everything down to the dot. These are the people who will write down every single thing, every single point, every single word that they want to say. And then on the other side, you have people who like to go way more off the cuff, who like to go really just give me the topic and then I'll just spew everything off the top of my head. You want to figure out where on the spectrum you lie so that you can figure out how you're going to deliver your message. If you're the person who likes more planning ahead of time, then you might want to actually plan. If you're the kind of person who likes to go off the cuff, then maybe just go off the cuff, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I gotta remind you that there are some merits to both of them. With planning ahead of time, you can be sure that you're not going to miss a point that you really want to make sure that you drive home. And in going off the cuff, you might have something that you realized in the moment that you might not have realized when you planned ahead of time. And they sound sometimes more natural than planning out every single word. Whatever the situation might be, figure out the kind of person you are and try to adapt your video talking to the camera to that. Personally, I like going off the cuff a little bit and sometimes jotting some notes if there are some things that I'm sure that I want to make. An additional tip that I want to mention about going off the cuff versus planning is maybe you want to consider buying yourself a teleprompter. Now, there are a couple of teleprompters on Amazon and online that you can purchase. Some of the cheaper ones where they utilize your phone and an app, those ones cost around maybe $100 or something. And then of course, the more professional ones will cost into the thousands. Second tip is remember who you're speaking to. Now, a lot of people are totally comfortable talking face to face with a person, looking someone in the eye, but they feel frozen when they speak to a lens. And I guess that makes sense. It's just kind of a machine and it feels kind of cold. Remember that you're not just talking to a camera. There's someone on the other side of that screen who is going to watch and listen to your information. So imagine you are having a video call, a video conference where you're chatting via FaceTime or Skype or what have you. That way you can remember that you are not just making this for some cold machine, you are making this for another person on the other side. An individual is going to watch that. You are technically speaking one-on-one with every single person who watches this. This is my third and final tip, and it is probably the most important tip that I can give you. If you are finding yourself giving a message, delivering a message through video, there's probably a high chance that you are doing it because you have something that you want to say. If you clicked on this video, you probably want to improve how you speak because you feel a little bit insecure. Maybe you are scared that someone who's watching might criticize what your hair looks like, or maybe you have a slight stutter or an accent. And if you didn't have these problems, then you probably wouldn't be watching this video. But what you have to remember is the third tip, the most important tip is remember why. Remember why you are doing it. Remember you are doing it because you have a message to deliver. And remember that you have to deliver this message because it is important to deliver the message to the person on the other side who's receiving it. You, let's say, are in an argument with someone. You're not going to think, oh, maybe my accent or my stutter or my hair or this or that. You're not going to think about those things because you are so concerned about the topic at hand. You are concerned about the message that you want to deliver. And that is the most important thing that I want to address to you guys. Remember what the message is and why you want to deliver that message. Because if you truly, truly believe in the message that you want to deliver and that you want other people to listen to, then you will do whatever it takes to deliver that message. If you think that the message that you are trying to say truly matters, then everything else, your hair, your accent, your stutter, all of that does not matter. And there you have it. Those are the 3 main tips. Figure out whether you're a planner or an off-the-cuff person. Picture yourself talking in a video conference and remember why you're delivering this message. So there you guys have it. This is just sort of a video to help you guys get a little bit more confident and figure out how to talk in front of the camera, and I hope it helps you guys out. If you guys have any more tips on talking to the camera or any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys want to see another video of mine, you can click right over there. But that's all I have for today. Until next time, see ya.